if you are too white or too black, you would represent the United States. But coming together,
it's a great sentiment, and it's one that is actually kind of a coincidence. But we are we're two kindred spirits putting together a program. Yes.
I didn't even know he was white.
Yes, in the back there.
Is this the first time or first participation for you in Arab World?
No, it's not actually. Charles, you want to?
Yeah. We were, as a matter of fact, last November 4th, I think it was the 4th, we flew to Bahrain.
That was election night. Election
night, and that was our first visit to the Middle East. And we were on the plane while we voted, of course, before we flew that evening. And there was a young I think an Indian man who was always going up to the cockpit to get the results of, who was winning and what state they were winning and so on. So while all that was happening on the ground, we were in the air on the way to Bahrain to the Middle East for the first time. And then we were just in Bahrain before we came to Saudi Arabia this time. And we were a few months ago in Palestine. And that was quite an experience and very moving. And Tom can tell you more about the collaborations that he's done with musicians. Thank you.
We welcome you, and we enjoyed your rhythm and lyrics. And just want to know if you were exposed to our music.
Yes. Very frequently when I will come into a country, regardless of where it is, I will collaborate with musicians there. In Bahrain, I collaborated with the master drummers of Bahrain, and it was a very interesting program because we did the traditional Bahraini rhythms, and then they played the traditional Bahraini rhythms, and then on top of that, I would superimpose American jazz, hip hop, and funk. So it was a beautiful coming together of the Arab world and the American world. And and then in Palestine, at a post-iftar concert during Ramadan, I had the great honor of being invited by Anashid to perform with them. It was something I will always remember. The great honor. And just a couple days ago in Tehran, I collaborated with an oud player. So I'm very interested in all the musics of the world, and I'm also interested in a respectful way, trying to combine those in a way that is homogeneous, and the musical gene pool keeps growing.
That's on some of the things I would like you to.
Oh, I'd be very honored, very honored, very honored.
Wonderful selection.
Thank you, thank you.
As you know, what music can do and does do. And I'd like to tell my favorite Charles Williams Middle East music story. And that is back in the 60s, yes, I'm that old, I heard a recording of Kulthum. And just saying the name, it makes me get very misty. I didn't understand a word that she sang, but yet I understood her heart and her soul, and I understood everything. And since then, I've been a Middle Eastern music junkie.
Thank you so much. You all have been such a gracious audience, and it's been our great pleasure and honor to be able to come into your space and your wonderful country and perform for you. And we have one more piece to play, and Charles will tell you that.
We open our concert with a wonderful welcoming song from West Africa, and here is a joyous song from South Africa, a folk song, Babatendaza. understand drum? Let's see if you can understand what the drum is saying. Oh, you're good. Hello, right? How are you today? Good. You all understand drum. Great. So, Mr. Drum, do you speak other languages? Parlez-vous français? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Habla usted español? Do you speak Arabic? Got him. Well, one thing that we want to know, Mr. Drum, is how are you feeling this evening? Oh, okay. Let's all say, oh. We hope you feel better soon. Shukran. Yeah. It's feeling better.